Hi, this is a little tutorial video on how you can use Telegram better. Because if you're a conscious person and you got informed, you understand that using Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, they harvest your data, more data than you think would be acceptable. They sell it to advertisers and they use them to track you, to censor you. If you're a conscious human being, you don't want that. And unless you've been living under a rock, you probably know about it, but then it can be hard to make the transition. Personally, I've invested a lot of switching to Telegram, even for the 3 channels, for my personal chats, for my groups, replacing Facebook, and also for some of my influencers' life and posts. The thing is, many people think it's super overwhelming because they get all these messages mixed up. And I want to share with you how you can do it without feeling overwhelmed. I will share my screen, so let's get into it. So the first thing is you want to create folders like this. So folders is super important, otherwise super overwhelming. How you can do this is you go in chat folders and you create your folders. One that is by default that you can add is direct messages. That's really important. Like this, if people send you a direct message, you can see them more quickly, straight away. And then for me, for example, I have all these different, like a crypto folder where I have maybe 20, 30 crypto projects, but they're archived. So they don't show up in all the chats. If I want them, I go in the crypto group. Same with, let's say, the conspiracy group. If I want to spend 15 minutes looking at alternative information, let's say, I go in there. So these are the folders. They will show up like up here. You will see them. And yeah, you can navigate them. Then you can archive. So let's say in cryptos, right? I'm part of, let's say a group where I bought the coin, but I don't want to see it in all the chats. What I do is I right click and I go archive. And it will leave the old chats. It will only be in these ones. Then that's here also where I can add to folder. So for example, here I'll be, oh, that's cryptos. I'll add to the crypto folder and I don't want to have it in all, so I'll archive and it disappears. This is one super important thing if you don't want to feel overwhelmed. Big change to make, and that will make your life so much easier. Now, another thing, groups. So I've created a lot of groups. Just make sure in the settings of the group, you can put the info. If it's public, you can create a nice link like this. And yeah, you can edit it. So you can put this and you can say if it's public or private. And also something about channels. So channels, let's say my main channel. So this one, I can also find it in the top groups. It's there. This is my main channel. And what I do is I make sure people can comment. Because if you do a channel, only you can post or admins, but you kind of want people to interact. So group, it's good, very interactive, but it can be very messy because anyone can post. Then if you want to make it more organized, you do like this. So for example, here I do a post and people can comment. So here there is a thread where people chat. The way to do this is you create a channel, just like this one. And then you click edit and you can add a discussion. So here I created a separate group called News by Alex chat group. And I linked it to the channel. Now I don't advertise the group at all. And I'm sure if you look, there won't be many people. There's only 7 members in the group. People don't need to be in the group, but you just need that group to be able to make your channel interactive and people to comment on threads, which keep things way more organized. That's pretty much it. But if you make these changes to your Telegrams, everything is going to be way easier. I'd say maybe the last thing is make sure you pin the posts. So when you have a group, especially, you can pin a post so people see it when they arrive, and make sure you change the permissions also. If you don't want people to change the pin messages, if you want people to do certain things or not, you can dive, but this is more like the details. The main thing is create folders, like good folders that work for you. Archive the chats you really want to check like once a month, and then you can look for them. Don't keep them in the old chats. Groups, make sure you set them well, and they can be a bit overwhelming. So if you want to do something more structured, create a channel, but so people can answer, create a group that's associated to it. I hope that's helpful. I'm really passionate about people leaving the Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp ecosystem. And I'm actually at a point when I think you can't really be a conscious person and keep using them. So I really encourage people to do the switch. At the moment, it's for Telegram. And there's other great platforms, but I stick to that for now. I think it's definitely good enough. And please, if you align with these values, if you understand, do the same and stay organized so you're not overwhelmed. It works, like for me now, it works super well. It's way better than having the old platforms. Yeah, feel free to share so more and more people can organize this way and leave the social media of the old paradigm that use us and work against us.